Have you ever decided to throw caution to the wind, been spontaneous, or taken the road less traveled? My name is Tim Hall, and I'd like to tell you the story of how I embarked on one of my life's greatest adventures and became a firefighter paramedic. When I was in high school, I was one of the gifted kids. I never really struggled with school, and because of that, I never really learned to apply myself. While I was in high school, I earned a scholarship from McDonnell Douglas through science research to become an engineer. In my infinite wisdom of 18 years, and much to the chagrin of my family, I decided to decline that spectacular opportunity when it presented itself to me. You can imagine my family's reaction when I told them that I had declined that opportunity and that I possibly didn't even want to go to college. You see, I've been working as a roofer and doing construction. My grandmother, fortunately for me, had bigger plans for me. She told me that there was no way in hell that I was going to waste my God given talents and not go to college. So she told me that I didn't have a choice, that she was paying for it, that I was going, and she didn't care what I did as long as I wasn't wasting my talents. So I applied to EFSC. Back then it was BCC, and I was accepted. I picked up one of the course catalogs. I came home and I closed my eyes. I picked a random page. I put my finger on the page and I landed on firefighting minimum standards. I thought to myself, sure, I can do that. Well, I went to firefighting minimum standards and I absolutely fell in love with it. I found out while I was in that course, though, that I would also have to be an EMT to be able to work in Florida as a firefighter. So I went to EMT school and fell in love with that as well. While I was in EMT school, I found out that to actually get a job, that I was probably going to have to be a paramedic. So guess what I did? I went on and I became a paramedic. So after 2 years of school, I started to apply for jobs, and 9 long months later, I was finally hired with Brevard County Fire Rescue, and I was working as a firefighter paramedic at the age of 20 years old. Today, I'm in my 23rd year of a career that I never planned, and I'm still loving every single minute of it. Don't be afraid to be spontaneous. Don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to take chances. You never know how amazing things might turn out. And always listen to your grandmother.